Not just the kind of tired that sleep fixes, the kind that sits behind your eyes, the kind that makes your shoulders heavy before the day even begins, the kind that follows you to bed and still doesn't let you rest. You lie on your side at night because that's the only position that feels remotely safe, curled slightly, guarded, protective, as if your body is trying to shield your heart from something it cannot name. And still it hurts. You flip to the other side, then back again, then again, then again. With stare at the ceiling in the dark and pretend you're just not sleepy yet. But the truth is heavier. You are exhausted in ways you don't talk about. You've carried rejection quietly. Moments when you weren't chosen, times when you gave more than you received. Conversations where you smiled, but something inside you cracked. You learned to be strong early, to not complain, to not be too much, to not need too much. So now, even when your body is screaming for support, you convince yourself it's fine. It's just a mattress. It's just sleep. I can handle it. But can you, Fiverr? Because every night you lie down on something that doesn't support you properly, it feels strangely familiar. You've done this before. You've rested your weight on things that couldn't hold you. You've leaned on people who weren't built for your depth. You've trusted spaces that collapsed under your honesty. You've made yourself smaller to fit environments that were never designed for you. And your body remembers. Side sleepers feel everything differently. When you lie on your side, your shoulder takes pressure. Your hip takes pressure. Your spine must stay aligned or everything starts to twist slowly out of place. Just like your life. When your support system is wrong, nothing feels dramatically broken at first. It's subtle. A slight discomfort, a small ache, a quiet misalignment. But over time, it builds. That's why choosing the right mattress isn't just about comfort, it's about permission. Permission to be supported properly. In 2026, there are more options than ever. Technology evolved, materials improved, marketing got louder. Everyone promises the best sleep of your life. But you don't need hype, you need relief. You need something that understands pressure points, something that cradles your shoulders without suffocating you, something that lets your hips sink just enough while keeping your spine straight. Because if your spine is misaligned all night, you wake up tired even after 8 hours. And that's your life metaphor again, isn't it? You've been sleeping on misalignment for years. Let me tell you about someone. His name could be yours. Or maybe it's not a him. Maybe it's you exactly. He was 34. Worked hard, showed up for everyone. Never asked for much. He slept on the same mattress he bought when he first moved out on his own. It was cheap, good enough. He told himself he didn't need luxury. But every morning he woke up stiff, irritated, slightly resentful. He thought it was stress, age, responsibility. It wasn't. It was years of improper support. His shoulders were collapsing inward at night. His hips were dipping too far. His spine curved like a question mark, and his body paid for it. One evening after another restless night, he sat on the edge of his bed and just paused, not dramatically, not emotionally, just quietly. He realized something. He was investing in everyone else's comfort but his own. New phone, nice dinners for friends, gifts, subscriptions, but the place where he spent 1/3 of his life, neglected. That moment wasn't about a mattress. It was about worth. He started researching, not casually, intentionally. Ideologist, intentionally. He learned that side sleepers need medium to medium soft firmness, not too firm, where the shoulder jams upward, not too soft, where the hips sink and the spine bends. He read about memory foam for pressure relief, hybrid mattresses for balance, zone support layers that respond differently to shoulders and hips. He learned about edge support, cooling technology, motion isolation. He realized sleep wasn't a luxury. In 2026, the top mattresses for side sleepers reflect something deeper. They are designed for people who feel deeply. Take the Helix Midnight Luxe, built specifically for side sleepers, zone to lumbar support, pressure relieving foam. A pillow top that feels like someone finally saying, you don't have to hold yourself up tonight, or the Sattva Classic and Luxury Plush. Supportive coils underneath, gentle cushioning on top. It holds you steady without feeling cold, like strong arms that don't squeeze too tight. Then there's the Nectar Premier dense memory foam that hugs your curves and absorbs movement. If you sleep lightly because your nervous system never fully relaxes, that motion isolation matters more than you think. The Tempur-Pedic TM4 Cloud adapts slowly to your body heat and shape. It doesn't push back aggressively. It adjusts. That matters when you're used to fighting for space. The Dream Cloud Premier Hybrid offers balanced foam and coils together. Soft where you need it, stable where it counts, the Purple Restore Plus uses a responsive grid that flexes under pressure points. It feels different, unconventional. But sometimes different is what your body has been asking for all along. The Bare Elite Hybrid supports recovery, designed for muscle relief and deeper rest. Because some of you aren't just tired, you're depleted. And the Winkbed in softer version offers reinforced support with plush comfort on top, strong underneath, gentle above. That combination is rare in life. These aren't just products. They're reflections of a truth you've ignored. You cannot keep surviving on surfaces that don't support you. Your shoulder pain is real. Your hip tension is real. Your lower back stiffness is real. Your lower back stiffness is real. When you don't sleep deeply, your brain doesn't reset. When your body stays tense all night, your stress hormones never fully drop. When your spine twists, your breathing shifts. You wake up already defensive, and then you wonder why everything feels harder. Here's the turning point. One night, after weeks of research, that man ordered a new mattress. He almost didn't. The price made him hesitate. The old voice whispered, "You don't need this." But he clicked buy anyway. When it arrived, he lay down on it without expectations. The first thing he noticed wasn't softness. It was alignment. His shoulder sank gently, his hips settled, his spine felt straight, not forced, not rigid, just balanced. He didn't toss, he didn't flip, he slept. And in the morning, something subtle had shifted. He didn't wake up angry, he didn't wake up defensive, he didn't wake up already tired. His body felt supported. That day, he spoke differently. He made decisions differently. He felt less alone, because when your body feels held, your mind softens. This is the psychological truth no one markets loudly. When you deny yourself proper rest, you reinforce the belief that you are not worth support, and when you choose something that truly supports you, your nervous system registers safety. Safety changes everything. You think this is about mattresses. It's not. It's about the quiet ways you either abandon yourself or choose yourself. Side sleepers carry more pressure on smaller surface areas. That's physics. But emotionally, you've been carrying pressure in silence for years. What if the first step toward changing your life isn't dramatic my brief? What if it's simply choosing a foundation that doesn't hurt you? Imagine lying down tonight and not bracing. Imagine your shoulder finally relaxing instead of compressing. Imagine your hips sinking just enough to feel cradled. Imagine waking up without that familiar stiffness that makes you question your age, your stress, your resilience. Imagine not fighting your bed. There's something powerful about upgrading the space where you are most vulnerable. You don't perform there. You don't impress anyone there. You don't pretend there. What message in a wire? There. You don't pretend there. Better design, better understanding of how side sleepers actually function. But none of it matters unless you believe you deserve it. You've tolerated discomfort for too long in relationships, in jobs, in conversations, in silence. This is not indulgence. It's alignment. It's recovery. It's telling your body, I am done fighting every surface I rest on. You don't need the most expensive option. You need the right firmness, pressure relief at the shoulder and hip, spinal alignment, breathable materials so you don't overheat and wake up irritated, edge support if you sit on the side of the bed thinking about life at 2 a.m. Choose medium soft if you're lighter, medium if you're heavier or need more support. Look for zoned layers, trial periods, warranties. Be intentional, because this is the place where your guard drops, and you deserve to drop it fully. Tonight, when you lie on your side, notice how your body feels. Notice where it aches. Notice where it collapses. That discomfort is not weakness, it's feedback. You are not dramatic for wanting comfort. You are not needy for wanting proper support. You are not high maintenance for wanting to wake up without pain. You are human, and humans were not designed to endure unnecessary pressure forever. The world will ask a lot from you. It will test your patience. It will stretch your resilience. It will sometimes overlook your value. But your bed should not. Let that be the one place that holds you correctly. So here is your shift. Stop surviving your nights. Start restoring. Research. Compare. Feel. Invest. Not because a brand told you to, not because trends say so, but because you are done lying on surfaces that twist you out of alignment. You want to feel valued? Value yourself where it matters most, in the quiet, unseen hours, when no one is watching. Choose support. Choose alignment. Choose rest that heals instead of harms. And tonight, when you turn off the light and lie on your side, let it be on something that finally says you don't have to carry it all anymore.